Alright, so now we're on chapter 3 of JOJOLands. They'll do anything to achieve their goal. The team is made up completely of stand users. JoJo strolls his way into the mansion, while Rohan continues swimming in his luxurious pool. JoJo hides behind some furniture, and begins to gush over the fact that he's in the presence of the real Kishibe Rohan. This is a half-drawn manuscript of Pink Dark Boy. Sheesh! I'm so nervous my fingers are shaking. Just being able to see art like this is making my day, says JoJo. Meanwhile, Dragona summons smooth operators to open the door. With the door open, Dragona's group is right ahead inside. But JoJo warns him not to stand by the sliding glass door in the living room, that way Rohan doesn't discover them. Dragona, Paco, and Usagi enter the lavish estate. Dragona instructs him to just focus on the diamond, since they'll risk attention from airport security when leaving the island. Unfortunately, Paco and Usagi are straight up stealing everything they can get their hands on. And this dude Paco is even stealing a toilet plunger. Dragona sternly tells them to put everything back, and to only look for the safe. Usagi cuts up an expensive piece of art, only to find that there was nothing on the backside. Totally worth it. They then enter a room with rocks lying on the floor.
The rocks, Hank!
No, they're minerals. Jesus, Marie, I got some geodes coming that are very delicate, all right?
JoJo finds pictures of volcanoes and lava. What's so interesting about taking close-up pics of cool lava, says JoJo. Paco considers the possibility that Rohan is refining medicine in these beakers. Usagi determines that the stuff inside is lava. What I'm trying to say is that a flask is a tool for heating and cooling. A beaker is for measuring quantity and mixing. Lava isn't smooth, it's all sharp and hard and rugged. I have no clue why he has it though, says Usagi. JoJo looks at a picture of Rohan's dog as a mysterious cat walks by, and it turns out to be the same cat that was outside. Okay, so then, that cat from earlier that's been wandering outside the house? Whose is it? Rohan steps out of the pool as JoJo begins to panic. JoJo warns the others, telling them to get out of the house ASAP. Rohan then wonders where the stray cat came from. This couldn't possibly be someone's cat, could it? Dragona determines it's too dangerous. They'll have to look for the diamond another day. However, Paco and Usagi then come upon the safe. Dragona commands the two to stand guard while she opens the safe. He summons smooth operators as Rohan opens the door to go inside. Rohan then notices rain outside, so he goes to retrieve his tablet. While there, his finger gets pierced by one of the spikes from the cactus. Now the safe door has 5 locked bolts, so it's going to take some time for smooth operators to get inside. Usagi then notices the same cat from outside. As long as it doesn't start barking, I don't really give a shit about it, responds Paco. Dragona finally opens the safe, as the three stare at the stunning diamond. Dragona then wonders why there is cool lava inside the safe. They got no time to worry about this as they make their escape. Paco then notices some fishing line wrapped around his ankle. The line self-tightens around his ankle, causing him severe pain. What is this? It's getting tighter! A plastic string then attaches itself to Dragona's arm and begins to rapidly tighten. Another one goes for Usagi's foot, but he dodges at the last second. The object sort of looks like a fishing line. However, it's floating up in the air and half of it is see-through. The strings only get tighter as Usagi suspects that this is the cat's doing. You think a security device like this exists? That's a stand! We're being attacked! That cat's been targeting us the whole time, says Usagi. Rohan then suspects that the cat is up to something, and that the rainfall just now was aimed at a particular spot. JoJo then suspects that Rohan is a stand user as well. He then attempts to warn the others. Alright, so that's it for chapter 3 of JoJoLands, another nice chapter in the books. Now there's 2 big things about this chapter that we need to discuss, guys. The first one being the possible presence of rock humans. Now, as we know from JoJolion, rock humans were the main antagonist of that manga. And it seems like Rohan is somewhat aware of their presence, hence the reason he has all the rocks lying around in that study room. And hence the reason he's got a rock inside the safe. Now, to what extent does he know about the rock humans? Does he know that they're evil villains bent on eliminating the human race? We're not really sure at this point. Maybe he had contact with Josuke or Yasuho, who knows? But there's some strong evidence to suggest that we will be seeing rock humans at some point, and we would imagine that they're probably going to pose some difficulties for the main quartet right here. The second big thing we need to talk about is the standability with the string. Now immediately, a lot of people are recognizing the fact that it's very similar to Stone Free. That was Jolene Cujo's ability from part 6, in which she could unravel parts of her body and turn it into string. She could use it for defensive and offensive abilities. She could even use it for communication. Now, it's a very versatile stand ability, and a lot of people are speculating that maybe Jolene is in this part of the manga as well. Now, even though it's a different universe, the fact that Rohan Kishibe is here could suggest that maybe Jolene is here as well. My personal opinion is that Araki is trying to use a bait and switch. I think he's trying to lead us down that path. He's making it very obvious that it's similar to Jolene Kujo's stand, but it's almost too obvious, you know what I mean? I think that this might be something else entirely, but it's hard to tell at this point. We still have very limited information to go off of. And I guess the final thing I'll talk about as well is, what the heck is going on with that cat? Is that cat a stand ability? Is it a stand user? We just don't know at this point in the manga. But it's very mysterious, and even Rohan doesn't know what's going on with the cat. So it seems like there's a third party at play here. Now, is that the rock humans? We're just not sure at this point. But anyway, tell me what you guys thought of this chapter. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you guys want to support me, I got a Patreon account. I would really appreciate that. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side.